People who have better control of their attention, emotions, and actions are better off almost any way you look at it. They are happier and healthier, their relationships are more satisfying and last longer. They make more money and go further in their careers. They are better able to manage stress, deal with conflict, and overcome adversity. They even live longer. Self-control is a better indicator of academic success than intelligence. Take that, SATs, and a stronger determinant of effective leadership than charisma. Sorry, Tony Robbins. And more important for marital bliss than empathy. Yes, the secret to lasting marriage may be learning how to keep your mouth shut. If we want to improve our lives, willpower is not a bad place to start. What you just heard was a small excerpt from the Willpower Instinct by Mcgonigal. But if willpower is so important, why does it seem so abstract to us? What does it even mean? According to Mcgonigal, willpower is the ability to control the impulses that helped us become fully human. The fight or flight responses that helped us survive in the wild now tend to be a little outdated and need to be reined in constantly. Here's the science behind it. Your prefrontal cortex is the part of the brain that used to control mainly physical movements, a mechanical sense of self-control. But now, it has the ability to regulate your impulses. When you look at cases like Phineas Gage's incident, people who had severe trauma/damage in their prefrontal cortex lose partial or all self-control. So, if there's a way to physically lose your willpower, is there a way to physically strengthen it? Absolutely. Here are 5 things you can start doing today to build your willpower. Sleep. We charge our smartphones every night to make sure it can get through the day. If willpower is controlled by our brain, then it makes sense to keep your brain fully charged as well. Get 7 to 9 hours of sleep minimum. About an hour before you plan to sleep, put the tech away, as blue light has been shown to disrupt sleep. Make sure you are well fed because being too hungry or full can affect the quality of sleep. Keep the room silent and fully dark and do something to unwind, like take a warm bath, listen to soothing music, or you can try the second step to strengthening your willpower: meditation. Studies have shown frequent meditation actually builds gray matter, physically changing the brain to get bigger and build stronger connections. It's like working out for your mind. Be sure to take 5 to 10 minutes a day just relaxing and focusing on deep breathing. Elliot Hulse calls it breathing into your balls, and the science backs him up. Exercise. Here we go again. I might have to make a separate video on exercise just to drive it home. Exercising along with adequate sleep, nutrition, and meditation is the cornerstone of having an overall fulfilling and happy life. And here's the best part. Exercising leads to the other aforementioned habits. Charles Duhigg calls it a keystone habit. Think about it. It's kind of hard to have a burger and fries when you just finished doing cardio. Step 4 is forgiveness. There will be times where you fail. When that happens, guilt starts to set in, and in an attempt to rid yourself of the bad feelings, you fall into the impulses you were trying to control. That's why it's important to recognize the feelings of guilt and be mindful of your common humanity, which is to say, everybody fails. There's nothing uniquely broken about you. If professional athletes who get paid millions to be in top shape fail in their dieting from time to time, then you will likely fail at times too. So, forgive yourself because feeling guilty further drains your willpower. Just remember your long-term goals, get back on track, and remember, everyone fails. Finally, the last step is getting to know your future self. Imagine what you will look like a year from now if you keep working out and eating right. Also, imagine what you will look like if you don't do it. Imagine how happy you will be if you saved for retirement from an early age. And imagine the suffering if you don't. Really visualize it. Feel the pain, because imagining failure can be more helpful than imagining success. That's why we tend to disconnect from long-term consequences and see our future selves as a separate person. Me and my friends have a saying for when we want to do something we're going to clearly regret later. That's a future us problem. When you start to really consciously understand future you is still you, you procrastinate less, you're more ethical, you're richer, you're healthier, and you're happier. Now that you know the steps to strengthening your willpower, understand just like there will always be a limit to how much you can bench or squat, there will always be a limit to your self-discipline. So, use that willpower you've built to create positive habits that happen automatically as to not further drain it. If you're interested, check out my review of The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg for a step-by-step breakdown on how to create habits through the habit loop. Just click on the card on the top right of this video to get started. This has been a summary of the Willpower Instinct by Mcgonigal. Another related video will be released every Wednesday to help you change for the better through conscious endeavor. Be sure to like the video and comment if you enjoyed it. please share with your friends and subscribe so you don't miss out on the great upcoming content. I'm the Self-Made Nerd, here to talk nerdy to you.